it's Jan back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. Welcome to a weekly reading vlog. It is so hot today. Why is Illinois just trying to be California? Like, first, gas prices. Second, the weather. Like, why is it 73 degrees in Los Angeles but 99 here? Make it make sense, you know? Anyway, hello, welcome to, like I said, a weekly reading vlog. It's just gonna be a bunch of random books that I'm gonna try to conquer this week. I just realized that Queer Blackathon is this weekend too. Currently, it's hot. Oh no, my bra straps. How scandalous of me. I just got home from work. I'm about to hop on stream with Cami. I just wanted to talk about what I'm currently reading. We're gonna take this into Friday morning. It's Tuesday right now. I told myself that I would try really hard with B-roll. That's why this vlog started with B-roll. I wanna go back to my quality content. I know y'all are gonna be like, all your videos are quality content. But no, like, I just feel like, especially those weeks where I'm just like cranking out video after video, I feel like it just doesn't feel like myself, you know? Anyway, currently reading I Am the Ghost in Your House by Mara Romasco Moore. 102 pages in. I started this a week or two ago and I only read like 10 pages literally, and then I read 100 pages almost last night and this morning, and it is going by so quickly. The chapters are so short. This just came out in May. This was in my most anticipated book releases, so I'll tag that video down below. Link that video down below. This is about an invisible girl and her invisible mother. It basically just talks about how they navigate life. That was my toilet. I don't know why it makes sounds every now and then, but not a haunted toilet. But anyway, it talks about how they navigate life as invisible people and like what they do to be seen and not seen and things like that. So it's really interesting, and it's also sapphic. She falls in love with this girl in Pittsburgh, so she tries to like basically hunt her down, and I don't know what her objective is, but really good so far. It's so fast paced. It's so interesting how this author got these characters to do what they do in order to survive the world as invisible people. They go to people's houses in different states and stuff. They just ride the train all day type of thing. Really enjoying this one. I'm also reading Her Body and Other Parties by Carmen Maria Machado because this is a short story collection, and on Thursday actually I have this reader's advisory meeting and our theme was short stories, and we just like talk about different recommendations that we can give patrons and stuff. And this is my pick because it's been on my TBR for a while. A subscriber named Ashlyn got this for me about a year ago, so thank you, Ashlyn. But I am on the fourth story called Especially Heinous, and I am rating each story, and then at the end I'm just gonna like average out the ratings, and that's my rating for the whole collection. So I just wanted to talk about the stories I have read so far. So I started this in my, I think my previous vlog or something, but I didn't really talk in depth about like my thoughts or anything because I knew I wasn't gonna finish it for that vlog. So the first story is called The Husband Stitch, and this is the story that I read in my gender and literature class in college. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed analyzing it. Like, it would have went over my head. Like, all of these would go over my head if I didn't look up analyses. That's the only way I'm gonna get through this book, because at some points like I am bored, but it's only because I don't get it, you know? The girls who get it get it. But The Husband Stitch, it was fun rereading. I forgot a lot of the parts and I remembered like the main twist and the main like purpose of the story and what the ribbon. So it's about this woman who has a ribbon tied around her neck, and she won't let the man touch the ribbon, won't let him know any information about it, won't let him untie it, but he's just like so frustrated, right? And the ribbon essentially represents the woman's voice, her autonomy, her rights to her own body, her own choices and everything. This whole collection is about misogyny and the mistreatment of women and toxic relationships with men, things like that. So that's the overall theme. So I gave that story 4 stars. No, I didn't. Did I give it 4 stars? Why did I give it 4 stars? Hold on. Yeah, I gave it 4 stars. Oh, because there were some parts in that dealt with like pregnancy. A lot of these deal with pregnancy because obviously it centers around women. Y'all know how I feel about that. That's just a personal thing though. So honestly, it doesn't deserve a star deduction, but like, sorry, not sorry. The next story is called Inventory, and basically they're just like little vignettes and little paragraphs about each of this person's sexual encounters with men and women. I really enjoyed this one too. It went by super quickly because of how it was formatted, and I gave it 4 stars. A lot of the vignettes were very entertaining. I don't know if that's the right word. It just describes like each person's unique personality, how they met and things like that. So that was a fun time. There were also some that mentioned like quarantine and stockpiling food and managing managing outbreaks and stuff, so it was very timely, weirdly enough. Oh, and I gave that one 4 stars as well. And then the story that I just read at work today is called Mothers, and it's about this woman who has a relationship with this other woman that she calls bad. She keeps talking about like their sex life and how like, oh, we can't make a baby, we can't make a baby, and then a baby appears. I had to look this one up because I was like, what is happening? Like, I'm so bored. But I looked it up, and upon further research, the baby actually is a hallucination. It's a fantasy for the 2 women staying together, and it represents what they could have had type of thing if they stayed together. And it's just that type of metaphor. This is chock full of metaphors, okay? Just letting y'all know now. This is the longest intro ever. I'm so sorry. It's just like a series of memories with this person. It's coming to terms with grief because they obviously didn't make it. So once I looked up analyses of this story, then I enjoyed it a little bit more. That's why I didn't give it 1 star, but I did give it 2 because I didn't get it, okay? So moving on. And then I'm in the middle of the next story called Especially Heinous, 272 views of Law & Order SVU. It's literally just listing summaries of each episode of Law & Order SVU. And I was like, okay, what's the point? And I looked it up, and it basically just emphasizes how each episode talks about violence against women. That was interesting. That's an interesting way to, you know, like I said, emphasize that theme. I felt like I was in college again, explaining those stories. That's all I got for now. I'm gonna film my May wrap-up today while Cami films her mid-year book freakout tag, which I have to film too. Exciting stuff! I'm gonna read a lot tonight, and I'm very, very excited. It is noon 30-ish. I'm about to leave for work. This is so high up, but like then y'all can see my steering wheel. Oh, not really. Okay, so as y'all saw, I got McDonald's this morning because I was really craving those hotcakes, and I skipped a workout today because it's so freaking hot in my apartment, and I just like was not feeling it, and I chose joy today in the form of McDonald's pancakes. And then I drove away from the drive-thru way too soon and didn't grab my coffee, so I had to go back inside, get my coffee, show my receipt and shit. All right, reading update before I leave. Her Body and Other Parties. I'm almost done. I'm on the second to last story. Less than 30 pages left. I finished that Law and Order story. At times it lost me. I got really bored, but then I actually like focused and internalized how the title of the episode correlates with the message of the summary, if that makes sense. And then I liked it more. I think I gave it 3 stars. Yeah, I gave that story 3 stars just because it was like I get what she was trying to do. Just got, I don't know, stale, I guess, after a while, because it was like 272 summaries. It's 40 pages worth of like episodes. And then the next story was called Real Women Have Bodies. It talks about this plague that's going around America that essentially makes women invisible, like they fade to invisibility. When I looked up the analysis for it, it represents women being pushed to invisibility by society when they're not attached to beauty, which makes them of lesser value. So that like hit when I was like, okay, why are people fading? And then I got it, and then I just like needed the confirmation from the analysis, you know, to put language to what I thought it was doing. And then it also was a metaphor for rape culture and the normalization of misogyny. And it was for unknown reasons or causes that these women were fading. Main character, we never know her name. She works for this, like, at the beginning at least, she worked for this like fancy dress company. So you heard like random moms body shaming their daughters and stuff like that, and all these rude comments about beauty and whatever. The main character talks about her student loans and everything. Despite it being like this made-up plague, it was one of the most realistic stories. There's a person walking in front of my car right now, definitely sees my camera. Okay, anyway, I gave that one 3 stars as well. And then the next story was called 8 Bites, and this one I got without the analysis. It was all about eating disorders, and 8 bites is how many bites women were taking to feel like okay with eating without having to throw it up or anything. So it was this character struggling with that concept, and there was this one really sad quote: I could not make 8 bites work for my body, and so I would make my body work for 8 bites. That hit because it's like your body is still gonna be hungry after 8 bites, but you're gonna force it to fit in that like box in order for you to fit in the beauty standards. So like that one was good. I gave this one, why did I give this one 3 stars? You know, I'm gonna change that one to 4 stars. I enjoyed that one because I got it before, like without even having to look it up. And then I'm currently on The Resident, and this one has a bunch of good quotes. This girl is like seen as weird, as an outcast, and then she like blows up, goes off on one of her friends, and it was just so good. And there was this one part where it talks about men being permitted to write concealed autobiography, but I cannot do the same. It's ego if I do it. So she's writing a story, you know, and then her friend goes, to be an artist you must be willing to have an ego and stake everything on it. Without ego, your writing is just scribbles in a journal. Your art is just doodles. Ego demands that what you do is important enough that you be given money to work on it. It demands that what you say is important enough that it be published or shown to the world. I love that. I love that whole page. This one I definitely have to look up the analysis for, because I get what The Resident is a metaphor for, but I just want an overall explanation. But anyway, I'm gonna finish that at work today for sure. And then I brought Love in the Big City, which was a recommendation by Jessie. It is written by an Asian author. It takes place in Korea. It's supposed to be like a messy love story, but also like coming of age. It's about a writer, and then I think there's a second chance romance or something like that, or just like a bunch of complicated shit. But yeah, I'm excited because it's short too, and it should be a super quick read. High hopes for this one. Now I really gotta go. I'll talk to y'all after work. Joey's coming over tonight, so we're gonna vlog our shenanigans. I don't know what we're doing. He wants to build a fort, so we'll see about that. We'll see if we get fruit by the foot today and do our little race that we were gonna do in our last vlog, but didn't get to. Anyway, all right. This is not B-roll. Hi, look who's here.
Hello.
With, are you?
Hot.
It's so hot in my apartment. My air conditioning. Why can't I just say? I can't ever just say AC. I always have to say the
Air
full
conditioning
thing.
unit.
My air conditioning filter thing is not on par, and that is why it's 84 degrees in my apartment right now. But he got some orange chicken. He also broke my bookshelf.
I didn't break it, it's
Look.
cheap.
This is what I gotta deal with now. As if my apartment weren't messy enough.
Yeah, we.
Oh, it's a we now.
This is a we project.
We also still have to fix my other bookshelf that we built and forgot to add the bottom part to. It's okay, my whole life's a mess. We don't talk about it.
The camera probably can't even hear us.
Oh yeah, there's so much going on in here. There's a fan behind the camera and then my AC. Hold on, why can't I just go closer? Lighting is awful too. We're gonna have to deal with it. I finished a book today, my 83rd book.
Oh yeah, you get 4 stars, didn't you? I saw that.
He also finished a book yesterday.
I did.
Oh.
Fastest I've ever read anything in my life.
2 days, less than 2 days.
Yep.
And now, for reviews with Joey.
Oh no.
Just kidding. I can't talk coherently while someone is watching me, so.
Yeah, speak.
I gave Her Body and Other Parties 4 stars. I averaged out all the ratings for each story, and it came out to 3.5, but I rounded it up because, you know, Carmen Maria Machado can do no wrong, except when she talks about pregnancy and shit, because that shit is graphic the way she wrote that. Was I on the second to last story this morning? I think I already talked about it. The last story was really good. It was called Difficult at Parties, and it was about this rape victim who was trying to watch porn to like normalize sex again for herself. It was a good story. I liked it. I gave that one 4 stars too. Ooh, hello sunshine. But yes.
Here comes
And then I started Love in the Big City, and I got to page 24, and I'm already loving it. I'm not even gonna say that it's a 5-star prediction, but
I've been saying that the last like 3 books.
the last like 97 books. Because again, April 25th was my last 5-star, but Jessie thinks I'm gonna give it 5 stars. It's hilarious, and if you're pro-life, I suggest you don't read it. Or you should read it. It's a funny book. The friendship is everything. That's all. I mean, I'm 20 pages in, so I have not much to talk about. I'm gonna eat now because I'm hungry. Say toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
I'm looking screaming. Hello, again. It's been a while since I talked. I don't really have a reading update. I didn't read at all after work yesterday, but I am gonna be bringing Love in the Big City to work today. I was supposed to have a meeting this morning, but I didn't go. It was just a reader's advisory meeting. I'm so tired today. I need a large iced coffee. It's just the heat is just so bad. My AC filter needs to get replaced, so my apartment's really hot. Everything's really hot. I can't wear shorts to work or jeans with holes in them. So today I don't really have any plans after work. I just want to honestly just finish this book today if possible, because it's only like 220 pages. Maybe I'll go to Mama Agaton's because their AC works perfectly fine. I did get a video up this morning. My Instagram controls my weekend vlog, so go check that out if you haven't already. I'm gonna try to make plans for tomorrow night to get something else in this vlog because I don't really know what this vlog is. Get some IRL friend footage in this bitch. I just like haven't really been in the reading mood because I feel like I'm sticking to my TBR too much. And it's like, who is she, you know? I'm just not used to it. I want to keep doing it, but it's just like I want to venture off, but I've been doing well, so we're gonna keep this energy up. Oh, I also keep forgetting to mention that I'm rereading The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. I am 60% through the audiobook. I'm just rereading it through audio just to refresh my mind because I really want to finish that series because the fourth one comes out later this year at some point, I think, and the cover's stunning, so I do want that on my shelves, but I still have to read the second and third books, so that's another book that's going for me, and I haven't read an audiobook in a while. So I just got home from work. I ended up making plans with Laura, so we're gonna go get some bubble tea. I gotta eat real quick because I'm getting hangry. Jangry, if you will. But no, like I have a headache. My joints kind of hurt because it's a Humira day. If you didn't know, I have arthritis, so gotta do that at some point. I'm very sad to announce that I DNF'd Love in the Big City. I just was not in the mood, and like the only reasons I picked it up was because Jessie recommended it to me. It's super short and it's by an Asian author. Like I was interested in the story and it had a lot of personality and the characters were really funny and I loved their friendship already. Like I said yesterday, even 20 pages in, like their friendship was honestly goals. And it's queer. Our main character is gay. Like I said yesterday as well, it talked about pro-choice type of things. So I'm sure like all throughout the book would have had more social commentary on various topics. One of the main parts of the plot is that the main character's mom has cancer. And honestly, after reading Crying in H Mart recently, I feel like a couple other books too, I'm just tired of reading depressing stories about parents damn near dying, especially parents with cancer. Like, I'm just not in the mood for all the medical talk. I decided to DNF at 70 pages. I'm glad it was just like a hopeful in my TBR. It wasn't actually on my TBR, if that makes sense. But now I don't know what to read, so I'm still in the middle of I Am the Ghost in Your House. Something about it is just not calling to me right now. I just really want to read a thriller, so I kind of want to start More Than You'll Ever Know by Katie Gutierrez, but I'm ending this vlog like tomorrow because of Queer Blackathon, so I don't know. I'll probably just try to finish The Beautiful at some point because I have like 3 hours left of that audiobook. I will let y'all know. This might be one of those reading vlogs that only have one finished book in it, and I'm sorry. Anyway, I got a finished copy of The Woman in the Library. I think I mentioned it in a couple videos before, but this is my book choice for this book discussion that I'm leading at work for one of our branches. So I got my own copy. I'm so excited to write all over it and everything. But the discussion isn't until September 20th, so I'm not gonna read this until September, sadly. But I'm obsessed with this cover. This is a thriller that takes place in the Boston Public Library, and I heard that it's best to go into this one blind. But yeah, a random woman screams, triggers like a lockdown in the library, and then one of these 4 people in the quiet reading room is the murderer. So other than that, I don't know anything. I'm gonna go eat now. Those are all my reading updates. I'm looking at the Bennett women right now, and I'm just not in the mood for a contemporary. I either want a thriller or a fantasy. Honestly, I just want to like try a chapter of everything on my TBR for this month, because really I just want to read The Atlas 6, Kingdom of the Wicked, and Zodiac Academy, the first book, but that vlog is not until next week. So this is what I do to myself, and then I regret it every fucking month. But anywho, I'm gonna change because it's fucking 99 degrees outside. Actually, I think it's like 97, like genuinely. So I'm gonna get into shorts and comfier clothing and just wait for Laura to come over.
Who it is?
Hey.
She scared the fucking shit out of me. She calls me and she's like, I'm here. And like, you can't get into my building without a key, but she somehow got in. She finagled her way in.
Unlocked.
She broke in. Trespasser. And I opened my freaking apartment door and she's right there and I screamed at her face. We're gonna get bubble tea. Is that inside? Let's get it. When was the last time we hung out? Was it the bookstore?
Literally, yeah, the bookstore.
The day after we met Joey?
In Evanston.
That's insane, damn.
Yeah, that's been almost
We gotta catch up.
Yeah.
Wait, look.
Oh!
Wait a minute, my world is spinning. There is something I need to know. We've been vibing, drank the wine, and now you say that you need to go. Oh, but I know love when I see it. Oh, but I don't know if you wanna.
So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home. You can fit me inside the necklace you got when you were 16. Next to your heart, be where I should be. Keep it deep within your soul. And if you hurt me, that's okay, baby. Only words bleed inside these pages. You just hold me. Now I won't ever let you go. Hello, here's the dealio. I don't know what I'm doing with this vlog. I'm probably just gonna take this into Saturday morning and end it then, because I just started More Than You'll Ever Know and I'm 10 pages in and I'm hooked. And I hate myself for it because it's fucking 400 something pages long. It's such a floppy arc. I freaking love it. I forgot this was on my TBR, but this is for my buzzword-a-thon because the buzzword is all. I haven't picked this up since like end of the year last year, so I don't know. We'll see how far I get into this. The writing is so good. It's very quick. I can already tell. The main character loves true crime and writes for a true crime blog and has mentioned like Helter Skelter already, talked about how like fucked up she feels about being into all this stuff, and it's just great so far. So hopefully that energy keeps up, because I'm actually like really sad that I DNF, Love in the Big City, and that's how I am with every DNF. That's why I don't do it often, because it just bothers me that I wasted that time, that I could have finished it because it was so short. It's so dumb. Just DNF, okay guys? I don't know why I'm so dramatic. Now I have 2 thick-ass books in my hands. This vlog sucks, I'm sorry, but we're trying our best here, okay? So I don't say this often, but I'm really not in the reading mood. I wasn't yesterday either. Even though this book is so good so far, I just want to eat some Ruffles and watch some BookTube or Gilmore Girls. Ugh, why is today so annoying? I did it. I'm gonna call it a night. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Hi, good evening. It's 9 p.m. I just got home. It's really nice out. Thank God. It's been scorching outside for the past few days. That's why my motivation is like in hell. Again, I still haven't cleaned my AC filter. It's just so muggy, I just don't want to do anything, you know? I didn't work out again today. I have accepted that I'm in a reading slump, but the moment I accepted, this book got good. So I read 142 pages of this today. I'm more than halfway through and I really want to finish it tonight, but Cami wants to watch The Summer I Turned Pretty together. I'm doing it because I love her. I think I've never read the books. I might have read the first one in high school or something, because the storyline sounds really familiar. It's the series by Jenny Han, the one who wrote To All the Boys I've Loved Before. So I'm not that interested in it, so I might just like have it playing and I'll read at the same time. I also got a large Oreo McFlurry, which was damn near $5. That was cool. I went to my mom's earlier and I took like probably like a 40-minute nap on her couch. She wasn't even home, but I have some Hello Lovely things to talk about. I got this blanket that says Moody Readers Club, and I have the same graphic on my joggers from them, my favorite sweatpants ever. I'm not even just saying that, like I love those sweatpants. They make my butt look good even though they're black, and they have pockets. They're so comfy. The waistband's nice. Those are my favorite joggers ever. But I got the same design on this blanket. It's so freaking soft. I'm sure y'all can see that, like just from the glimmer. And this is perfect for right now because I have my window open. Oh, it's such a vibe. I got this shirt that I took photos in, and it says, "What a beautiful day to respect other people's pronouns." And it's like perfect for Pride Month. I'm sorry for this child being slaughtered outside, making that much noise. It is out of my control. But yeah, I'm actually really liking this. I just wanted something quick with short chapters, and this is the one I'm in the middle of that fits the bill. So I'm glad I stuck it out. It has a lot of good discussions about what it's like to be invisible, and then like it has low-key social commentary on how society sees you versus how you live when you're invisible. I don't know if that really makes sense, but basically there are only a few of them. I don't know what I can say without spoiling. Eventually other people do find out that she's invisible. I'm not gonna say who or when or where. Also, she's trying to find her mom because something happened with her. It's taking some turns that I wasn't expecting based on the synopsis, so I'm really liking where it's heading. Hopefully it continues to the end and maybe it'll be 5 stars. But of course now, every time I think that something's gonna be 5 stars, I jinx it. So we'll see. I almost bought books on Amazon today, and I almost went to Barnes & Noble, but I like added to cart and then exited and just resisted and bought myself a McFlurry instead, because that's a whole mood. Okay, I'm gonna hop on this link with Cami now, and I will talk to y'all later. Hello, it is now 1 a.m. Cami and I watched 5 episodes out of the 8 in The Summer I Turned Pretty, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of invested, okay? I did read a few pages, don't tell Cami, okay? Nothing major. I was paying attention most of the time. Like I said, I'm invested in the show. It's like, sometimes like the acting is so bad that it's good. Same with First Kill, that Netflix show. That acting is actually worse than The Summer I Turned Pretty. I don't really like things set in the summer, and I love vampires, so it's crazy that I'm liking The Summer I Turned Pretty better than First Kill. But anywho, I am the ghost in your house. I am now 270 pages in. My goal is to finish this tomorrow morning, and then also I have 2 hours left of The Beautiful on audio, so I'm gonna try to finish that as well while I like clean my apartment a little bit. At least that's the plan. And then we'll end the vlog, and I gotta start my book club pick because that live show is this coming Tuesday and I need to be in the mood for it. I just feel all over the place, and I gotta just like plan and clean and organize. Everything is everywhere in my head and in life. I'm gonna read a little bit more until Joey comes. He got off at 1 today, so he's on his way. It's like a 30-minute drive, so I can get hopefully to page 300 maybe, possibly. But I probably won't update again until tomorrow. Pause. It just hit me that this is giving Addie LaRue. No wonder I'm enjoying it as much as I am, because it's giving Addie LaRue. The whole invisibility thing, the invisible life of wow. And then she finds others who can see her, and like others who don't mind finding out what's going on. Good night for real though. Hello. Oh, there's the fucking fly that flew in here. This is why I don't open my windows. I want to kill it so badly. Anyway, hello. I'm feeling good, feeling great today. It's Saturday and it's like 70 degrees out. I honestly just want to focus on reading, and I want to go to a coffee shop just for the vibes, for some serotonin. Know what I mean? I haven't filmed a reel in literally 10 days and it feels weird. I want to get my May wrap up today. I want to finish this book, and I want to finish The Beautiful on audio. But I'm starving, so I want to go now. But so Joey has this thing, and I forgot to give him a certain hunger. He wants to read a certain hunger next, and he's about to finish Brother, and I forgot to give him his next read, so he might be coming back just to pick it up. But like I'm starving now. I have like no groceries, y'all. Like this is an issue. I hit up my mom. She said we could hang out later, but she has like a bunch of errands and stuff to do during the day, so
I found somebody, I say you don't cross my mind. And she doesn't know that your favorite place is still mine. Now I take the long way home, avoid what I can't let go. I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I drive through all of the streets we used to.
Hello. I just spent like 2 hours at that coffee shop and I have things to say. So first of all, I finished this book. I gave it 4 stars. I almost gave it 5. Then I was like, I feel like I'm just forcing a 5-star at this point since I haven't had one in a few months. I was like, no, I'm gonna go with my gut and say 4 because it doesn't give me that like, yes, 5-star feeling, you know? I really liked the ending. I had to reread it. I was like, wait, what? So the reason it's not 5 stars is because I feel like some things were just not explained. Some things were underdeveloped. Some scenes were there just to make the book longer type of thing. I feel like a lot of things weren't resolved really. Yeah, this was definitely not 5 stars now that I'm saying everything out loud. But it was really good. It was so quick to read. This is one of those bingeable books for sure. It was 417 pages and it went by super quickly. I probably could have read this in like 3 sittings if I was only reading this book. That's the thesis. It is sapphic. It alternates between like present day and then there's like a city name and then a little like vignette of her and her mom's lives traveling to different cities and stuff, and like little moments that connected to what was happening in the present day. Almost like the things that were happening in present day were triggering these memories for her. It was well done. The writing was nothing too special, but I really enjoyed reading about like how they navigate life and the world and how they get away with things. I don't know if it's the magic system, but the concept of their invisibility and how they can control it and who can see them and who can't. All of that was really well done. 4 stars. I really like this one. I'm glad I read it. The second thing I wanted to talk about was that he's probably gonna watch this video now, but hello Chris, if you're watching this, I just met you. Nice to meet you. It was nice talking to you. So this retired college professor who actually taught in Indiana, and I went to Purdue, so I was like, oh, not too far, you know? He saw me reading this big book and he was like, you're reading a big book on a Saturday, like that's interesting. And then so we just started immediately talking about books and YouTube, and it was just so good. Like I gave him some recommendations, he gave me a couple. He also likes going to like coffee shops and stuff, so I recommended a couple too. So like it was just nice to connect with someone through books like in real life, you know? And I talked about the book community and how, you know, I made friends on here, and it's crazy because like just a couple years ago I never would have talked to a stranger about my YouTube channel. I used to be so embarrassed about it. Now I just like confidently talk about it because I love it, and I guess it's not as weird nowadays. And plus I could be like, I actually like get paid for it, but not that it's embarrassing if you don't get paid for it. Like it's just me personally, I'm like, okay, now I like don't feel dumb bringing it up, you know? It's actually like a side hustle thing that I could write off on my taxes, which is crazy. It blows my mind every fucking day when I think about it too hard. But yeah, we were talking about like our book collections, and like I was talking about The Catcher in the Rye. I told him about A Dowry of Blood, obviously, always got mention my favorite book of all time. Mama AGATON actually invited me to go shopping, so that's what we're gonna do. I was like, are we going somewhere with the Barnes and Noble perhaps? So hopefully Mama AGATON buys me a couple books that I've been wanting. Last night I did buy the 3rd book in the Wicked Villain series. It's called A Worthy Opponent. I actually also mentioned that series to Chris because he was like, do you read romance at all? I was like, when I need a brain break, you know, like I'm actually in the middle of this Disney smutty retelling series. God, I never would have imagined I would talk about that in public to a man who taught like actual literature, you know? I mean, okay, that was rude. Literature is literature is literature. But I mean, you know, like classic philosophy, history, religion type of things. Like that's what he reads. So I thought it was so funny that I mentioned it. Oh, I bought that one last night because I needed more tabs and I needed free shipping because I don't want to use my mom's Prime account and she judges my order confirmation things and she gets the email. So avoiding that. And I bought like stickers for my July bullet journal spreads. Anyway, I also started this morning, All These Bodies, because I've accepted that I'm not going to finish All Roads Lead Here for the Buzzwordathon this month. Yeah, the buzzword is all. So I started this one. This one is set in 1958 and there are a bunch of gruesome serial killer murders in the Midwest. I read the first chapter super quickly. The chapters are really short. The writing seems very digestible, so I am excited to fly through this one. And it's by an Asian author, so we love to see it. I got this arc from Page One Bookstore on Independent Bookstore Day, and it was free, so love that for me. But yeah, this isn't on my June TBR. This is the first book that's not on my June TBR that I'm reading, so okay. This is the longest freaking clip ever. I'm gonna go now before I have to pee, and I'm still gonna be on the road. I had such a fun time. I love today. It's a good day.
Ay, may butas. Oh,
shopping with Mama Eggs. Because she invited me.
I think I'm regretting it now.
We're gonna go to Barnes & Noble after this. So stay tuned.
On First Avenue, 'cause sometimes I don't even know where I'm going at first. All of the turns that I had to unlearn, back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were. I don't always think about you till First Avenue, that's when I do. That's when I do. I guess the truth is I can't leave memories behind. When she asks about you, I hesitate every time. Every time. I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do, 'cause sometimes I drive through.
Hey, Mom. You owe me a fruit roll-up. Come on. Give me one. Hit me with the tropical tie-dye, will ya? I think they're all strawberry.
You pick the good ones.
Okay, fine, I'll take a strawberry. You can have them.
I'm fully paid.
Thanks. This is my fourth one, actually. What? Zooming in on me. Also, thanks for the books. Are you gonna focus? And then these cute little tops that I may or may not wear on my birthday. I don't know why I have a southern accent right now. I can't do this. They're cute, okay? Hello. It is now 12:40 in the morning. I just finished. Damn, I just put it away, bro. I took it off the shelf so I could hold it up in the fucking video. Anyway, I just finished The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. I gave it 4 stars again. I was just basing it on my last review from my first read because the writing is as exquisite as I remembered. The audiobook was really good when I listened to it this time and wasn't following along. I really liked the chapters from this one character's perspective. I might have almost spoiled something, but if you know, you know, I guess. I don't even know her name though. Do I recall much of anything? Not really. I just kind of wanted it to like go into my ears and hope not all of it goes right out the other ear. I did look up like a full spoilery synopsis for going into my reread, so that kind of helped a little bit, and I was just kind of going through the motions, listening to it, but not really listening to it, you know? I'm glad I got that out of the way. Now I feel comfortable going into The Damned, which I heard is a lot better than The Beautiful, so I'm excited. I'm gonna put on my July TBR. It's getting out of hand how many series I'm in the middle of and I'm like not continuing, so I'm just trying to take baby steps, okay? This is said baby step. But all right, that was my 3rd book in this vlog, I believe. I don't even remember the first book that I finished in this vlog. Her Body and Other Parties. Okay, cool, sweet. Now I feel good ending this vlog. Been on stream with Sarah and Cami. They're still on. They're watching me film right now, but I'm muted. But I'm not tired at all. I'm just kind of stressed about reading because it is Queer Blackathon. My book club live show is on Tuesday, and I'm just like in the mood for thrillers and not the books I planned on reading this weekend. But it's okay. It's cool, whatever. Next week, I'm starting a themed vlog that I'm really excited for that I kept pushing off, so I just have to just push through, Okay, if you made it to the end of this video, put the lion emoji in the comments down below because the Court of Lions in The Beautiful. I haven't heard anyone talk about The Beautiful in so long. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope y'all had a great day. Stay safe and stay positive always, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.